Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Grandma Jane's World. I'm up really early. I went to bed early because I was tired, and I got up really early. It's only like 4:45, and I'm all ready to go for the day. I have to sub at schools, as at the high school, and I'm gonna film something today. It's one of those weeks that is so busy, like every night and stuff. So I thought, you know what? I might as well get some bacon done. And so I'm going to do my mom's frosted creams today. They are awesome. Mom would have these sitting on the counter a lot, and we knew we were able to eat them. They weren't like a funeral cake or something. And they're just delicious. They've got a cinnamon and raisin, flavor with sort of a caramel topping and stuff. So I'm going to make them and have them and take some to school and have them for our church in Charles City is having the 50th anniversary of building a new one after we had a really bad like F5 tornado, and that took our old one away. It just made it impossible to save. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to take some of these to that. And that's Wednesday. This is Tuesday, and it's crazy every day, but that's okay. Once I get this week done, I should be under control a little more. So anyway, first of all, these frosted creams I got from my mom, but they're her mother, Grandma Loy's recipe, who always has the good, roll out sugar cookies and all that stuff. So first of all, we're gonna start. What I did was took a 1 1/4 cups water and put 1 cup raisins and boiled together and let cool. So I've already got that done. I did that yesterday because I just wanted to have it done ahead. And then you take 1 1/2 cups of sugar, white sugar, which I have ready right here. And 1 cup shortening. Look at my cool Mickey Mouse spatula that I found. I had to get, and it also has a cookie cutter with the Mickey Mouse head. That was really cute. So anyway, you cream those two things together first of all. And if you're lucky enough to have a KitchenAid, use it. I love this thing. I don't know why I didn't get one years ago, but I've got one now, and it's really awesome. Then once you get that cream together, what you do is put in 2 eggs, and I've already got those cracked. And guess what? There was a little bit of shell there. Of course, we're supposed to take the other shell and it's supposed to magnetize to it. And it did. Cool. So anyway, there you go. Put those in. I haven't made these in years, and I don't know why, because they're wonderful. And people love them, and they go a long ways. Okay. Then you stir in those eggs, combine dry ingredients, and add alternately with the raisin water, mixing well. Take my spatula and it's cleaning off pretty good. You rev it up, it cleans off pretty good of the beater. Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's all wiped off around the edges. Mix it up really good. Okay, then I'm gonna drain off the water as best I can here of the raisins. Got a couple of raisins out. And it, evaporates some, but you could have some. So anyway, I've got a cup. My glasses on, huh? There's 2 1/2 cups flour. So I'll start and do about 1/3 of that, and some of the raisin water, alternating. Okay. Mix the dry ingredients too, which is a teaspoon of cinnamon. You do your vanilla too. A teaspoon of that. A teaspoon, everything's a teaspoon here, I think. Yeah, of soda. And a half teaspoon salt. Okay. Mix that up. I'm going to scrape the sides again so I can see some of the flour clinging to the sides over here. And then I'm going to add a little more raisin water and a little more flour. Another third of that. Start it slow so it doesn't go all over the place. Speed it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, I guess they stir in the vanilla last, but I don't know what the difference is, so I think it's fine. So, scrape it again and add the last of the flour. I'm up early. I heard the 4 o'clock train. I don't know. When I wake up, sometimes I just have to get up. You know, it's like, might as well. So I'll probably be tired later, but I'll get through it. I can put up with pretty long days. Had to do that with airlines, really long days. So going to school from 7:30 to 3:30 seems like nothing next to that. And it's here in town. I don't have to commute or anything, which is wonderful. So I think that batter looks really good. So now at this point, I'm gonna clean it off the beater. If I can get it. Sometimes you rub it way up and you get it. No, it's not doing it. It's not coming off the best. I'll have to spatula it. But anyway, I'm pretty much ready for Christmas. I'm still writing out some cards. I think I've got everything bought or delivered to people that I usually send things to. I still have to send to my great niece and great nephew, though, their cookies, their care package like Mom did. I'm carrying out that tradition for her and them. Went to my granddaughter's Christmas program last night. Of course, when she got up to speak, she got a speaking part, the microphone broke. Poor thing. But she handled it like a trooper. She's such an awesome young lady, and she handled it fine, you know, didn't panic or anything like that. Plays the trombone now too, but the ones I just got entertained, and everybody around me did too, was those kindergartners. They were hilarious. Oh my God, they remind me of the Little Rascals. And every time I tried to film them, they wouldn't be as funny, and then I'd stop filming and they'd be hilarious. So anyway. Okay, I'm adding the raisins last here. If you like, you can add walnuts too. But it doesn't say so in the recipe. I don't know if Mom did, and I can't really remember. But that is an option. Okay, and then the oven is set and ready to go at 350. And these bake only for about 25 to 30 minutes, not long. And I've got I think it's a jelly roll size pan, greased real well. And I'm going to put these in there. And then there's a really good frosting. I will put the bars in the oven to bake, and then come back to show you how to make that frosting. The frosting is so delicious. It turns out to be like a caramel frosting, and it's just really good. I don't know, Mom must have really liked these because she had these on the counter for us kids to eat, and they made enough like you could take a plate, several plates actually, to places. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take some of them to high school today and take the rest to church tomorrow night. So And I won't have to bake in the evening then. But I still have to make my dipped almond bark dipped pretzels. I usually make scotcheroos. I have to do roll out sugar cookies yet. And those are some of the things I send. They're pretty easy to send. I send the cookies in the care packages to my great niece and nephew unfrosted, and then either send frosting that they can add a little water or milk to you know, thin it out a little so they can frost, or that they can just do their own frosting, because the frosting gets kind of brittle if you do that. I never freeze cookies either with frosting on them, because that gets brittle. It's not the same as fresh. So I've got it. Hey, I'm back to frost those frosted creams that I put in the oven. My alarm clock went off. I hadn't turned that off yet, and that kind of cut us off at the end of the video. So anyway, all the frosting consists of is 1 cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup butter, and I already melted that in a saucepan. So I'm going to add my brown sugar to that. 5 tablespoons of butter, milk, just regular milk, not buttermilk. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open that a little bit. And after you get this all mixed up, you just add powdered sugar to it, to the consistency that you want to frost your bars. I think I've got enough time I can do my pecan tassies yet this morning and get that video done too for you. Those are awesome. They're like little pecan pies. So just bite-sized, wonderful. Okay, that's all mixed in there, so it's really creamy and good. Then I'm going to put powdered sugar in. I just kind of do, maybe a 1/2 cup or so at a time. Can't remember how much this actually takes to get it to where you want it for your frosting. So we'll find out here. I use a wooden spoon because this is a non-stick surface pan. Don't want it to scratch up with a regular spoon. And we could have it thicker than that. This actually tastes like a caramel frosting. I'll pick another 1/2 cup or so. I just kind of guess at it. I'm bad like that sometimes, but just kind of know after cooking over the years about how much. And I try not to go too much, because then it's hard to undo. It's getting thicker and more like I like, and it's staying creamy and smooth, which I like too. Alright. And it still could be a little bit thicker. So I'd say it's probably a cup or more that you add, because this will probably be about a 1.5 cups. These are just really yummy, and they're something different than chocolate all the time, which I don't mind chocolate all the time. I have some friends that's about all they eat. But I like some other things, you know, and these are like a spicy caramel bar with raisins. They're really good. They have that cinnamon taste, and they make the kitchen smell good and all that kind of stuff when you're cooking out here. So then I'll be right back and we'll frost them. Hey, I'm back, and I've got this frosting, caramel frosting ready, and frosted, well, they're not frosted yet, but the cream bars are ready to frost. They're cooled. And just gonna take right out of the saucepan and plop it on bars. Okay. about 20 to 6, and I'm going to do my pecan tassies yet and be done. I will have filmed 2 shows today, or 2 recipes, and it's not even 6. How about that? I'd rather sleep till 6, but that didn't happen. So I just can't believe how long it takes it to get light though in the morning. But December 21st, then things will start changing that way. That'll be a good deal. So I just frost these up. They are delicious. And I'll cut one out for the thumbnail picture, which is at the beginning of the video. And show what it looked like, but I wish they had smell-o-vision because they smell really good. And so will the pecan tassies. So anyway, my high school co-workers are gonna get a taste of these and some pecan tassies and some peanut butter cookies with chocolate in the middle. And I think they usually enjoy it pretty good. So I'll be back shortly with the pecan tassies. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.